social media works. You just have to have a strategy for it, and you have to have a dedicated resource, or pay somebody to do it outside. I think that a lot of companies think that they're just going to see results overnight, and they really need to think about it as building a community. That's a lot of what we try to teach our customers about. The other thing that we always say to our customers that come, we can do social media for you, but if you don't have a great destination point, meaning that if your website isn't great, or wherever it is that you're trying to point it to is not great, we're not going to spend our time, because you are going to say that we failed you, when in reality your destination points. A lot of times we say, let's just start with your website and make sure that that is reflective of your brand. It's amazing how many websites we see that are not reflective of the company's brand or essence, and we spend a lot of time working with them on that. And then when we do that, then we can say, let's have a strategy and a plan. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have the time or the resources to put somebody on it. I mean, there are companies that have several social media staff. And so what we try to do is, with our plan, is say, give whatever your budget is, here's how we're going to split our time in these different platforms. We also think about, depending on the client, what platforms work best. So for example, if you have an online component, we always say do Pinterest, because we know there's a direct sales correlation there. If you're more of a business to business, we always recommend doing LinkedIn pages and being more active on that. But Facebook is, in my opinion, is still king, and so we always recommend people to use Facebook. We have strategies for how to grow the likes, and so it's just thinking through what the client needs are and what our client needs are, but being realistic that it's going to take time. You're not going to see sales overnight, because you're building that community. You're engaging people to fall in love with your product, with your company, with your employees, and then they're more likely to share your content, to buy your products, to tell other people about it. And so that's just what I tell people. Don't think that it's going to be an overnight thing that you're going to see the sales. I've been to several social media trainings, and I remember somebody saying it's not so much ROI, but more return on relationships. Basically, building those relationships, and eventually those relationships will start building your ROI.